some beginner, I'm gonna uncork me a pint of trouble, and I'll sit down and drink a double. I'm thirsty for something lighter that could get me even tighter and tighter, till someday I swear I hear angels play. Goodness, is it really real? It would take a child to know the way I feel. Oh my, floating in the blue. I could take the credit, but it's thanks to you. Well, someday, up in glory, I'll weep and I'll tell my story to someone who will smile and say you a mess, 'cause you my child. Goodness, is it really real?
Quickway
Did you
Diner
ever hear
is the
that
place to
commercial?
be.
I wrote that, I sang it.
Welcome to
I don't
Keeping
get no
Country
free coffee,
Strong. Our big St. Patrick's Day
St.
version.
Patrick's Day,
We got
yeah.
our green balloons anyway. How you doing, buddy?
Hey,
Independent Country Hall of Famer, Carl Richards.
oh
And
thanks.
I'm Erwin Benzee.
I don't get no money with that kind of stuff. I
We're
got
the
a whole
co-hosts.
collection of
People,
stuff.
you know, because we don't, before every show, when we start the show, we get a lot of people know who we are. We have watchers throughout the Hudson Valley, and people have no idea.
Well, before we go to Vic, who's been around, we're coming over to this group over here, which this gentleman's from Greenwood Lake. I know him for years, and there's another lady out in the wings who used to hang at the Silver Dollar and dance on the tables. But so introduce yourselves to everybody.
I am Kate Maloney from the Mid-Hudson St. Patrick's Parade Committee.
I'm Bill Boyce. I've been honored to be named the Grand Marshal for the 2012 parade. Looking forward to it on March 11th.
Now, what time does the parade kick off? That's coming up right away now. It's pretty soon, right?
Sunday, March 11 in Goshen. The lineup is 1 o'clock. The parade kicks off. We step off promptly at 2 o'clock from the Government Centre right there in Goshen.
Wow.
How long has the parade now been in Goshen? Many years, right?
It's been in Goshen about 10 years. It's been in Orange County for, this will be our 35th year.
Yeah.
It used to travel around from town to town, and then 10 years ago we found our home in Goshen.
I remember marching with the Division I. We marched everywhere from Cornwall to Monroe, Chester, Middletown even.
Greenwood Lake?
Yes,
Greenwood
Greenwood Lake too. And good Cornwall story I told you with
You always got a
Ben
good
Gilman.
story.
Ben Gilman at the Cornwall parade
Good man.
years ago. Ben Gilman ended up marching with us. Someone gave him a green jacket. He ended up marching. We said he was told you got to march with the politicians. He says no, I'm marching with my friends.
Oh.
And he ended up marching with us. That was a gas. That was early '90s, mid '90s, something like that.
Yeah.
Don't know the exact year.
Now what are you marching for? I got Tootsie Rolls here. That's all
I
you get.
love it, baby.
So the parade, how long does the parade actually last? Because
It probably lasts about an hour and a half from start to finish. It's quite long. We have a number of bands come in from all over the region. We have some bands that come in from Pennsylvania. We have, the air-wage pipers and drums. We invite anybody that wants to come march in the parade to come march in the parade. There is no cost to march in the parade.
now, do they have to be all Irish organizations?
No,
like
we have a lot of different organisations. We have, of course, a lot of the politicians that come and march with us, and it's not just marching. You're showing your support,
Right.
for the community, bringing a little business into the town of Goshen. It's a place that's hurting pretty badly right now. So we're trying to bring everybody. Everybody wants to be Irish. We allow anybody to wear green, put on an
Wear
accent,
green, that's right.
and come on out and join us.
Yeah, even I know
March
the Knights
11.
of Columbus march too.
KCS.
That's right.
I'm in the Monroe
Mhm.
Council. I know they march every year.
So is this your first time as the Grand Marshal?
Yeah, again, it's a great honor. I've been an aide to the Grand Marshal on 2 separate occasions. And that was a great honor, myself representing the Gaelic Society, Greenwood Lake Gaelic Culture Society. But it's, you mentioned about who can march in the parade. Well, I'll tell you, if there's a tremendous variety of people that march in the parade, and again, as Kate mentions, it's all to express support and pride in the day, and in support of the organization is, you know, and all the hard work that they put into that. And I can remember some of the earlier parades too, watching and marveling at, you know, well, how do they do this? You know, but now I'm a little bit closer and found out that some of the hard work that goes into it, it's typical. The hard work that goes into it pays off in the end.
Oh, yeah.
And this is one of the hardest working ladies right
Well,
here. sitting next to me.
I was telling her I'd like to see if you guys would come out for our Christmas parade in Port Jervis and support our TV station. We've been in it once, but if we can get you guys to march
Absolutely.
for that. It's the first week of December, basically, but the TV station really hasn't got involved with that, but I want to expand us into a lot of different things. And if it works out for you and you guys would come up and march for us, it'd be great. 'Cause
Absolutely.
I love our Irish music, so.
I know you do.
I do. Well, I got heritage and stuff in it. I always liked to watch the movie Titanic, where they dance downstairs in the bottom of the boat.
Oh, yes, yes.
What a party they got! It reminds me of the old Silver Dollar days. Of course, I never seen you at the Silver Dollar, but
No, that's all right, but I think
that's all right.
the Titanic movie took a little liberty too in some of the.
Oh yeah, well of course.
I'm just happy that this year it's been a lot milder. I know that a lot of communities were devastated with the flooding that took place earlier this year, but also last year was horrendous. And when they had the parade, it was up until the very last moment that they didn't even know if they were going to have it because of the flooding on the approaching roads just getting into Goshen, and they pulled it off, and it was you know, a credit to the organizers and the community, and the security that was put out there to make sure that everyone came away safe and sound. So.
Great. Well, we want to get a shot of your poster over there. I don't know what he's got over there. He's got all kinds of stuff there.
We got Irish Day is next Sunday. right?
Irish Day is
Yeah.
this coming Sunday,
That's March 4th.
March 4th.
March 4th in Greenwood Lake.
It's in Greenwood
This year?
Lake,
The American Legion Hall, right?
Okay.
and we
And I'm
have
expecting a big turnout.
Yeah.
It always is every year.
Yeah.
we have some great bands. We have the Parting Glass is going to be playing, and the Chris Turpin Band will be playing. We have some Irish step dancers from the Early McLaughlin School of Dance, and we're going to have the pipes and drums at the AOH, and then we're also going to have the Mike O'Sullivan and the Latimer Brothers Band playing. It's a great day.
I know the Latimer
Yeah.
brothers. Yes, very good.
And we're also going to have activities for children. Too.
Okay,
We're going to
great.
organize some activities for the kids to keep them involved and learn a little bit about the activities. that
So
are
all you folks
Chris
out there
Turpin's
is
been
good.
playing for years,
Chris is
Oh,
great.
he
right?
has,
Good friend
yeah.
and
For many years.
Phenomenal.
Fabulous.
We've
Great
turned
job.
him many times, and he has always come out and supported us.
Well, that's great. And this will be on all Time Warner access stations next week. Any of your friends will be able to watch it in them areas. If you got
Right.
Time Warner, you'll be able to watch it. And then it'll be on YouTube. Anybody in the world could watch it. So,
Wow.
and we'll be plugging it on Facebook with Benzee and myself.
That's right.
And see if we can get you some people to come out, and we'll put it on our bulletin board here.
That'd be great.
Appreciate that. That's great.
And we'll plug it too. You know, and,
Great. It's a great family day. It's $8 for adults and children over 12. Children under 12 accompanied by an adult are free. There'll be food, plenty of music, good fun, good
Oh,
crack.
great.
Get there early for
Yes.
Irish Day. Get there early.
Yeah,
The parade-
wow.
I forgot to mention the parade day on the 11th actually starts out with a mass. A mass that's held at the Shrine, Mount Carmel. And also a Grand Marshal's breakfast, which is at Cool's Highland House. And after that, the parade will be in Goshen at 1 o'clock. So it's going to be a full day and for a lot of people. If they're interested in getting tickets.
Sounds like a great time.
One of my
too.
favorite places, Cool's.
Yeah.
We were married there, so. Gotta
You're
say
married? Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. But we're glad you came on down. We got a lot of entertainers coming on doing Irish music. And I got to go over to this gentleman here just for a few minutes. And then we'll...
So you get
that. Big celebrity
You
here.
know how
Big
showbiz
celebrity.
is, then we're going to kick your butt out. You know how that
Celebrity.
is.
You only wanted a couple of minutes, so you got it.
Time's up. Let's go.
Oh, let's
All right, go
introduce him.
ahead.
Victor
Go ahead.
Matera from The Godfather, Goodfellas, Bronx Tale, Scarface.
Where did the Goodfellas come from?
No Goodfellas?
I didn't get paid for that one.
No.
You were in it. I saw you.
Yes,
Scarface.
he's been in some major movies, this gentleman.
I Am Legend with Will Smith.
Yes.
And the original promoter for the Duprees. The original Duprees.
That would be, John Salvato, Tommy Bayalago, Freddie Morosa. You remember
That's
talk
right.
about Freddie.
Now, you were up here a couple of months ago,
Yes.
and you told us about the problems they're having.
Well, you called me back, it must be my good looks that runs through. Obviously, I don't know.
That's the way it is.
That's great. Now, the Duprees are having a little problem now because we do have that other bogus, fake Duprees going out there.
Yeah, a lot of, they take names of the groups and steal
Presenting
them
themselves
out in
as
California.
the Duprees.
Yeah, and it's their 50th anniversary, and they're going out as the original Duprees, and none of them are originals.
30 years old.
Every venue that they're playing, they're saying it's their 50-year anniversary.
That's right.
And I'm saying, no, because,
And you've gone to a couple of shows,
oh yeah.
and
they're
did a very
protesting.
peaceful protest out in front of the
Very
theaters,
peaceful.
right?
Well, people are saying, well, nobody showed up, you were the only one there. Well, because I don't want to go in that direction of, starting any riots or anything.
Sure.
Right.
No, I'd rather be there myself.
Well, you got a good case going there, I can
Yeah,
see
it's-
that.
Well, it's still in court. Now, the other day, they're telling me, oh, no, that's case was settled. I said, where was I?
Because you're friends with two of the original Duprees that
No,
want to go
yeah.
back out on tour.
Well, it's like the Elvis acts. Everybody's
The
Elvis.
two originals that sang the big hits can't go out on tour
We're not
because,
just friends. I was their
Oh, I
manager
know.
for years.
but you're in contact with them and
Every
you're still the
day,
manager.
every day.
But they can't go back out on tour
Because
because
we have to,
these guys are on tour.
Yeah, but now.
Because they steal the name, like
we
the
made
Ink
a new
Spots, all them
trademark.
groups,
Okay.
and they're not even the
now
real
it's
person.
The original
Platters.
Duprees.
The
Platters.
original Duprees, I like
We're
that.
not in competition with these other fake ones at all.
Okay.
These are the Duprees original. So when promoters or venues or their fans, anywhere they see original, that's the originals.
All right.
That's
Great.
not
Oh, we wish you
promoting
luck,
it.
Vic.
Oh, thank
You're all
you.
over Facebook, Victor Matera,
They tell
check
me
it
I'm
out.
a pain in the butt.
and you're gonna have to sign some
Yeah,
autographs. before you
producers
leave
and
tonight,
managers are all like that. I ran into a lot of them.
Well, listen, I mean, it's different than the movie acting and everything. I mean, I love doing this here. People think I'm getting paid for protesting. No, it's costing me actually.
And I love the
But
little,
I'm proud of it.
the little side note is the dance floor, the club they use in Saturday Night
Saturday
Fever,
Night Fever.
that John Travolta did his dance and everything.
That's
That was your
correct.
club?
I opened it up February 1976.
Unbelievable.
Then they came in and wanted to make the movie there.
And you kept the dance floor.
They kept everything,
Wow.
the sound system, the lighting, and the dance floor. I said, well, once you leave, goodbye.
Because of that, you ended up promoting
They
some,
didn't pay me.
you ended up promoting some
They
disco
gave him the
acts,
dance
too,
floor
right?
and everything.
Yeah, the Tramps and those guys?
But, you know,
But it was in his club,
Gloria
though.
Gaynor,
Sure.
Where was the club?
Wow.
Brooklyn?
Tramps, Tavares,
Where was your club at? Where was the club at?
64th Street,
Brooklyn.
8th Avenue, Brooklyn.
Yeah, I know.
Now it's a Chinese
Yeah.
Oriental building.
8th Avenue.
Right.
What was the name of the club again?
2001 Odyssey.
Yeah.
I even had to go to court.
Well, we don't want to
Oh,
cut you
really?
short, and I hope you can bring them down. We'd love to have them on the show singing.
I spoke to
The
John.
Tramps, that would be good too.
No problem.
Great, we'd love to have them. We're gonna have the
Yes.
Duprees on here.
Yeah.
Great.
To us, it's promotional.
All right,
No,
great.
we'd love it. I love to hear the pros
I
sing
mean,
like
in the
that.
70s, we did the record hops. They were all promotional.
That's right.
We didn't get paid. We just went and
'Cause-
did it for the disc jockeys.
Because we want to move this along, because we got a singer here.
Are
He's
you
right out
sure?
of Ireland.
You throw me out?
There's
don't-
one of the albums.
I would
the
never
original
throw you out.
Duprees right there on the screen.
That's them.
That was
John
right.
is sitting right, John Salvator on that armchair.
Okay.
Joe Santoro, Mike Kelly with the guitar, and Michael Owen on the string.
Great. So we're gonna have him on soon, right?
Definitely. John, as I said, I spoke to John and he's thrilled. Soon as, right now, they're putting the whole band together, the music, and surprise, choreography. Duprees never did that in the 70s.
Great.
Doing it now with this
All right.
show.
So we're gonna get him on this show.
Fantastic.
So
And
great. All our fans out, you gotta watch that show.
we just want to do concerts and let everybody know this is the Duprees.
All right. Well, we're gonna stay down,
Sit down for a minute.
You can stay for that minute. I mean, you're not getting paid here either.
Cut. Okay.
We got a guy here that's gonna sing 4 Irish tunes for us because it's St. Paddy's Day party, so we're gonna get together and talking about the parade and all the stuff going on.
That's right.
And his name is Bob Dunn, and he's gonna do 4 tunes for us. Take it away, Bob.
There was a wild colonial boy, Jack Dugan was his name. He was born and raised in Ireland in a place called Castlemaine. He was his father's only son, his mother's pride and joy, and dearly did his parents love the wild colonial boy. One morning on the prairie, as Jack he rode along, listening to a mockingbird calling out his mournful song. Out stepped a band of troopers, Kelly Davis and Fitzroy. They all set out to capture him, the wild colonial boy. Surrender now, Jack Dugan, you see, 3-1. Surrender in the Queen's high name, you are a plundering son. Jack drew 2 pistols from his belt and proudly waved them high. I'll fight but not surrender, said the wild colonial boy. He fired a shot at Kelly that brought him to the ground, and turning round to Davis, he received a fatal wound. A bullet pierced his brave young heart from the pistol of Fitzroy, and that was how they captured him, the wild colonial boy. And that was how they captured him, the wild colonial boy. All right, so the wild colonial boy. That probably was, yes, the Quietman, the great John Wayne, John Ford movie, and Maureen O'Hara, the Queen of Ireland herself. All right, now Irish songs tend to be put into 3 categories: your fighting songs, your drinking songs, and your crying songs. So we're going to do a little bit of each of those. I'm going to do another fighting song. This is a song called The Ghost of the Molly Maguires. When the wind blows cold at night past the breakers melancholy, you stand in the dark with your ear to the wind, you'll hear the sound of Molly. Deep in the dark of that old mine shaft, you'll smell the smoke and the fire, and the whisper low from the mine below is the ghost of Molly Maguire. Well, I tell you, me boy, Mickey Dollar's me name. I come from Carlin County. Well, I shot the boss of the Westford mine. My soul is up for bounty, and I will die with my head held high. I fought for the men below, a man who fought and bled and died down in that black hole. Well, I tell you, me boy, Edward Kelly is me name. I'm hanging high in the morning, where I shot Jack Jones for skin in my bones. I dread the sound of morning, and I will die with my head held high. I fought for men below, a man who fought and bled and died down in that black hole. Well, I tell you, me boy, Alex Campbell is me name. No pistol did I fight, but I will fall from the gallows wall for being a Molly Maguire. And I will die with my head held high. I fought for the men below, a man who fought and bled and died down in that black hole. When the wind blows cold at night past the breakers melancholy, you stand in the dark with your ear to the wind, you'll hear the sound of Molly. Deep in the dark of that old mine shaft, you'll smell the smoke and the fire, and the whisper low on the mine below is the ghost of Molly Maguire. Is the ghost of Molly Maguire. Good old Union fight song there. Now we're going to do what you'd call a crying song. This is a song that was actually written by Johnny Cash, and very apropos since it was his birthday a couple of days ago maybe. Would have been his 80th birthday. This is a song called 40 Shades of Green. I close my eyes and picture the emerald of the sea, from the fishing boats of Dingle to the shores of Donadee. I miss the river Shannon and the folks at Skibbereen, the moorlands and the meadows and their 40 shades of green. But most of all, I miss a girl in Tipperary town. But most of all, I miss her lips as soft as eider down. Again, I want to see and do the things I've done and seen, where the breeze is sweet as Shalimar and there's 40 shades of green. I wish that I can spend an hour at Dublin's churning surf. I love to watch the farmers drain the bogs and spade the earth, to see again the thatching of the straw the women glean. I'd walk from Cork to Larne to see those 40 shades of green. But most of all, I miss a girl in Tipperary town. But most of all, I miss her lips as soft as eider down. Again, I want to see and do the things I've done and seen, where the breeze is sweet as Shalimar and there's 40 shades of green. Where the breeze is sweet as Shalimar and there's 40 shades of green. So 40 Shades of Green. Now we're going to do one of those good old drinking songs. This is a song about the moonshine, or a song called Dooley. Get my cheater here fixed on the guitar right. Benzee was a good old boy, he lived behind the hill. Dooley had 2 daughters and a 40-gallon still. One girl watched the boiler, the other watched the spout, and Mama corked the bottles when old Dooley fetched them out. Dooley slipping a dollar, Dooley trying to make a dollar. Dooley, give me a swallow, I'll pay you back someday. The revenuers came from him, slipping through the woods. Dooley kept behind them all and never lost his goods. Dooley was a trader, went into town he'd come. Sugar by the bushel and molasses by the ton. Dooley slipping a dollar, Dooley trying to make a dollar. Dooley, give me a swallow, I'll pay you back someday. I remember very well the day that Dooley died. Woman all looked sorry and the men stood around and cried. When Dooley's on the mountaintop, he lies there all alone, with a butcher bar barrel and a barrel for his stone. Dooley slipping a dollar, Dooley trying to make a dollar. Dooley, give me a swallow, I'll pay you back someday. Well, Dooley slipping a dollar, Dooley trying to make a dollar. Dooley, give me a swallow, I'll pay you back someday. I'll pay you back someday.
All right.
So Dooley, thank you.
What's that for? Come on over.
Come on down. Bob Dunn.
Bob Dunn, yeah.
Singing some great Irish tunes.
Well, he
there,
does
Bob.
country and everything else,
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Last time he was on, you were doing country, right?
That's right.
How you doing, Bob?
Great
I'm a man
job.
of all trades.
How you been, buddy?
And you're available for throughout the whole month of March if any clubs,
Yeah,
restaurants want to.
I've got a couple of dates left available.
Okay, good.
So if anybody wants a pre or a post St. Patrick's Day party, we're ready.
And that's a nice trip you take to come down here, right? From
Yeah, I'm
were you up in
about,
Hudson area?
Yeah, I'm up a small town called Hillsdale, up near the gateway to the Berkshires, Columbia County, and I live in a county that does not have one Irish pub.
No.
Wow.
Not a one.
So you got
That's
to
not
travel to
good.
play.
You bring the whiskey to you.
Plenty of that, but no Irish pubs.
How many list of songs can you play? Do you have a couple hundred? Or?
I've got about 400 songs
Wow.
total. I can play everything from Irish music to Dean Martin to Frank Sinatra. I think I have like 1 or 2 Dupree songs on my list.
Oh, yeah?
Oh,
That's
the
it.
breeze,
50
yeah.
songs. I can do Dropkick Murphys, which is the kind of Celtic metal. Led Zeppelin, you name it.
So if you're interested in
Hey, we gotta tell everybody. I just stumbled onto this. Mike Rabb has a rock and roll museum for the Hudson Valley.
yeah, this I know. This
I
know.
happened to see his name on there, so I looked it up on the thing, and I was talking to him. He wants to do an article about me for the museum.
I'm
and then,
sure he does.
they were playing 2 of my songs on their jukebox that they have on there. It's great. It's like
He
I
had
was
a,
been there since '81. I never even knew it.
If you remember, he had a magazine, Music Machine magazine in the 70s and 80s in the Hudson Valley. He put in all the nightclubs. And
Right.
that was his magazine. He ended up, that's over with, but he formed a museum for all the top entertainers of the Hudson
They
Valley.
used to have a readers poll on that. We won 3 years in a row, best band.
Oh, of course.
Somebody out there likes this hillbilly stuff. I know
But-
he used to when he was
You wanna
when he
get
was a
your
young
information out?
man.
People, to get a hold of you to play, if there's a restaurant or a nightclub or an Irish bar that wants an entertainer at any time, really.
Yes. My phone number is 518-929-6052, and my email address is guitarbob310@gmail.com.
All right.
There you go.
We'll have that posted in
And
somewhere
he
throughout
plays
the show. It
all.
was at the
he
beginning of
plays
the
a lot
show, it'll
stuff.
be at the end of the show also. And country music.
Now let's go
Everything.
back to the parade here so we get their time setting right. Now, give me the date and the time and everything.
The parade is in Goshen on Sunday, March 11th. The lineup is at 1 o'clock and we step off promptly at 2 p.m. from the
Great.
Government Center.
And Irish Day is next Sunday, March 4th, at the Greenwood Lake American Legion.
Right.
Right.
I've been
about
there.
1 to also,
And what's the
it's
cover for that?
1 to
get
6.
in?
1 to 6.
The Irish Day
Yeah.
is $8 for adults and children over 12.
It's well worth it.
Right.
It's a great day.
Yeah.
Get
great
there
day.
early.
Yeah.
Well, it was free. I'd bring all my grandkids down. They'd eat them out of house and home.
Sure, we can give you a deal. By
I
the way,
know
there's
you
plenty-
always did. Yeah.
There's plenty of parking at the Goshen Center, the government
Oh,
parking.
sure, yeah.
And also, there should be parking available in Greenwood Lake. There are a lot of people working very hard to make sure everyone's comfortable and welcome.
I'm sure they'll be able to park everybody.
You ever
If
been
they
in?
have to have
You ever
shuttle
been in
buses.
the Legion over in Greenwood Lake?
Sure, many times. The Shields.
We used to go to bingo over there. They still got
Orange County
bingo down
Shield.
there?
Corcoran was
John Corcoran, yeah, we used to run the Super Bowl party every year. Went over there every year.
You
Yeah,
got
it's a great
you got
time, big
around for
place.
an
It's
old guy.
a really nice facility.
And we also have a couple of dinner dances. Some of our
Oh, go ahead and
Okay.
mention it.
organizations. Division 2 in Cornwall is having a fantastic dinner dance this coming Saturday night in Anthony's Pier 9. And the music that night is by Chris Turpin.
Oh, really?
And it's a fantastic menu. It's a really, really good night. And the tickets for that are $65 a person, but it's well worth every penny. And then on Saturday, March 24th, Division 4, AOH Division 4 in Middletown is also having their annual dinner dance. And that's going to be in St. Joseph's Gym on 149 Cottage Street in Middletown. And that cost is $30 a person. And again, fantastic music, fantastic food, good company. And you're guaranteed, any of these events, you're guaranteed a brilliant night out.
Well, I know
It's
you
always
put
a
on
good
good
time.
stuff.
I have to add, the Greenwood Lake Gaelic Culture Society on March 10th, which is the day before the parade, is having their St. Patrick's Day dance at the American Legion.
Wow.
And the honorees will be Floyd and Nancy D'Angelo, who are Celts of the Year. And we're having Frankie Kern and the Evergreens. Frankie Kern
Great.
is going to be playing that night, and we're going to have dancing and Irish dancing, and it should be a fabulous.
They still hold bingo down there?
$35 a ticket.
They still hold bingo at the Legion?
I don't believe so, no.
Because we used to go to that all the time, but they threw me and Frank Ellsworth out because we told too many jokes and never mind. It was a long story.
They're just doing a very big renovation in the Legion, and they promised to have it ready for this weekend, and so it looks forward. It's going to be a tremendous unveiling for it. So it should be a lot of fun.
It's always a great day great time to start the month. Start St. Patrick's Month at Irish Day.
Oh yeah,
Every year,
yeah,
it's great.
yeah. And you can go out
Good time.
and see the parade and stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. We never hear about, and I always tell people, send us on our email your flyers, and we'll put them up on our bulletin board. So
I'll do that.
this here goes out to 23,000 homes in this area. So it's free. If you can send it, send it. And I get people don't send it, but you know, it's their own privilege, whatever they want to do. But people get to see it, and there is a lot of people who like to go out to all this stuff.
Absolutely.
And
We'd love to have them.
you don't have to be Irish.
No.
No.
Well, it's always a good time.
Did you know I was Irish?
I don't know what you are, but everybody that comes here, you're there. You're one of them.
You know,
Chinese,
if
I
my-
wouldn't accept that. He
If
just
my
tells
mom
me
and
he's
dad
everything.
switched, I'd be an O'Leary from County Kerry, you know, so.
There you go.
Your other. You believe it?
I believe them.
That was in the
Everybody believes it.
I got the best of both worlds. German
Hey,
and
listen.
Irish.
We got something for you.
I know you. Oh no, what happened? This is bad. I can see.
I got something for you.
What do you
I got
got?
it in the mail, and they said this is for Benzee.
Okay. All right.
And I know you like wearing
I
stuff.
like wearing stuff.
Don't knock your toupee off.
Okay. Toupee, it's not, buddy.
He's put
There we
so
go.
much stuff on here. Well, in a couple weeks, I got to dress like Minnie Pearl
I
because
thought
I
you were gonna
lost
do
a
that
bet for the
tonight.
Super Bowl.
I thought you were doing that tonight.
No, it's 2 weeks.
Okay.
Oh, here they come. Look, they got balloons for you and
Only
everything.
guy in New York to
Hey,
take
listen,
the Patriots in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I thought they were going to win. But we've been cleaning out here and everything, going crazy. Cleaning, you know, and upstairs in the attic is a mess. And
I know.
we're trying to do all kinds of stuff. And believe it or not, we've seen bats up there. So, you know, we had a lot of bats up there. Oh!
You couldn't color it green for St. Patrick's Day?
Now,
Come on, man.
don't hurt the bat now. That was
Oh,
for
were you
you.
in on this? So you were surprised too, right?
He jumped right off the chair.
All
I
right.
think he killed the battery. What'd you do to that poor baby?
I like it. Look at this. We spare no
Anything.
expense
We
here
don't have
at
any
Access
expense.
23.
I just wanted to get a look at Benzee's face.
You know, I'm gonna get this. We have bats in Bullville, you know. We do. Bullville, New York. Here you go. Bats right off a long lane. There you go, right there.
I don't
Gotta
know.
get Bullville in every week.
We had to get
They
you
love
that.
us. They love
Bullville. Yeah, we got some ladies here that's gonna play before we get rid of the bat. And why don't you introduce them? They're gonna do 2 songs over here.
Turn this
Yeah,
off.
we have Maureen Gertzis playing
Don't
fiddle,
hurt it.
and we have Elizabeth Curtin. Both are students from the Pearl River School of Music, and they're going
Okay.
to play a couple tunes for us.
And then they're gonna come over and we'll have the bat chase them around. All right, ladies, anytime you're ready, let her rip. on down. Very nice, ladies.
Thank you.
Great job.
Now, when you play, do you ever do like Irish jigs? Do you see where people dance? Do they play?
Yeah, well, the first tune we played was a jig,
Okay.
so, yeah.
You want to
'Cause I always,
introduce it?
oh, I gotta introduce them. Well, introduce yourself, because I don't really remember your names.
Oh, that's good, Carl.
I got showbiz.
This is my friend Elizabeth Curtin, and I'm Maureen Gertzkis.
And now where are you playing? Any place else besides here, or you just where to find
well, we're
it?
part of the Pearl River Irish Music School. Yeah.
Okay, great.
And we play in Ceilidh bands and things like that.
Now, you gonna be part of the parade in any way, or?
Yeah, we'll probably march with whoever.
Oh,
wants to
great.
march with them.
They got all ages in this. This is great.
Well, the Rockland Parade is big too in Pearl River, right? That's the following, that's the week after the city parade.
It's on
Right.
the 18th.
The 18th.
The 18th of March.
Oh, the day after. Oh, that's gonna be a rough one.
Wow.
Hope everybody makes it.
That's a long trip in between.
That's one of the best parades, along with Orange County and the city. Those are probably the three top in the state.
Yeah, sounds
But,
like fun.
No, it is. We've
You
done that.
waving the green
We've done
beer, I
that.
know that.
We marched in, one year we marched in Staten Island, Bronx, Pearl River. We marched in like 5 or 6. I don't know how we did it.
Not that you ladies would know,
Took
but
a week's
Jill would
vacation.
know. This, they drink the green beer. Is it warm when they drink it, or do they drink it cold? I always heard overseas they drink. Oh, I heard that. I don't know. He stays away from it. How about you?
What's that? The green beer?
Yeah.
I think that they just
I
put a
always
dye
hear
in it,
people
right?
saying it's green beer. I don't know.
That's amateur hour.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, just I think it's just the dye they put in it
Yeah,
or
they put
something.
in a
It's
little-
nothing
in the
special. It's
foam
like
on the top.
Budweiser or Coors Light with the.
Well,
little
don't they
green
do the
dye.
one river with green dye down in the city of Boston? And the whole river's green, right? Somehow. Is that what they do down there?
In well, I know out in Chicago when we marched out in the Chicago parade, they made the river green for the Chicago St. Patrick's Day parade every year. We were out there in '95 and '96. They may do it in Boston too. I know in Chicago they do. Yeah.
We're working on making the Hudson green.
Never mind. I ain't going on that one. It's got some green spots
What color is
already.
it now? It's not a good color. Green would be an improvement, that's for sure.
So how'd you guys get involved with all this? Through
Um,
just Irish stuff, or?
yeah, well,
We used to dance when we were younger. Well, I still dance, she doesn't. And we liked the music when we danced to it, so we wanted to get into the music.
Oh, it does get, it does. My family all played violins and fiddles and stuff, and that kind of music just gets the flow going. It's like, you know, everybody's involved, dancing, having a good time.
yeah, it's fun.
You know, so what we're gonna do is chase you ladies away, because you're gonna do something special for us. And we got another guest, and we'll slide you on down here. Thank you, girls.
Thank you.
Thank you, great job.
So now we got the star of the show here. Now listen, we got another guest out there. Now what's he gonna do in his name and everything, since you're...
This is Timothy Curtin. He is Elizabeth's younger brother, and he is going to play a button accordion for us. And he is also a student at the Pearl River School of Music.
Oh, great. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, introduce him. You do it.
Timothy Curtin from the Pearl River School of
All
Music.
right, take it away, buddy.
Sorry. That's it.
Come on over.
Good job, buddy.
Here, you got right here, bud. So was you nervous?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Was
That's
this your
good. That's a
TV
good sign.
debut?
Everybody's
Yeah.
nervous when they're on TV.
Don't worry, we only went out live to about 23,000 homes, so it's over. We didn't want to tell you that ahead of time.
But what's good about it, you always got, well, on my show, usually the one guest gets to sing 2 sets. First set, they're nervous. The second set, it goes really smooth, because then they relax. You know, so we appreciate you coming on down
Thank you.
and playing a little bit. How long you been playing?
A year.
Wow, that's great. Benzee,
No,
why
it's
don't you
hard-
learn
it's
that?
hard
I
to
could have
learn.
you
I
playing
couldn't
in the
learn that.
background here.
That would take me years to learn just what he did, and you've been playing for a year already, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, see,
I
that's the
can't.
size.
I'm not a musician. I can't. You know. I took the trumpet in 5th grade. That was it.
Louisiana and stuff down there, they had them little Cajun accordions like this one.
Yeah.
Big bands down there. And that's nice, good sound. Thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
It's good. Are you going to the big party too, or are you
Oh, yeah.
staying home?
Whatever I want to do, actually.
Well, that's
That's
the
cool.
way life goes. Whatever he wants to do, that's what he's doing.
Yeah. We'll see you at this sessions.
Sessions?
I always say it wrong. Sessions. That pop up everywhere at this time of the year.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you'll be playing a few of those, right? Everybody can hop right in and play. So.
Well, one more time we want to talk about the parade. I think we got enough time, so you can just go through it one more time about the parade.
The parade, the Mid-Hudson St. Patrick's Parade is going to be on Sunday, March 11th. Line-up is at 1 o'clock in the Government Centre parking lot in Goshen. And we step off at 2 p.m. It's going to be a fantastic day. Rain or shine, we'll be out marching.
And that's not
Sleep.
far from here, Goshen.
No, it's a county seat, right?
And this will be on all next week on
Central,
Time Warner,
yeah,
so a lot of
Central
people will
everywhere.
know it. Well, maybe a lot of them will come out.
And come out and see Bill, our
And Bill?
Grand Marshal. Come join us for a good
Bill,
day.
congratulations again on being the Grand Marshal this year. I know it's a big honor. And then thanks for coming up and being on our show.
So what we got right now, and we hope it works out, we got a dancer, not her part, but our part in this. She's gonna dance, and towards the end, we're all gonna go out and say yeehaw, good night. Is that all right with everybody here?
Yep, it's fine.
Are you ready?
And oh, yeehaw. You gotta do oh.
Oh, yeehaw.
A little Irish.
And
there.
you can introduce her too, so you get the names right and everything.
This is Elizabeth Curtin from the Early McLaughlin School of Irish Dancing.
All right.
Take it away.
Some beginner, I'm gonna uncall me a pint of trouble and I'll sit down and drink a double. I'm thirsty for something lighter that could get me even tighter.